Hi guys, it's Mrs. Vanoy. Thought I'd come to you and give you a couple of math lessons. Sure do miss you guys. Hope all is well with each of you. Today we're going to talk about some scale drawings, and then after that we're going to get into metrics. So we'll start with the scale drawings here. When doing a scale drawing, you have a picture that you have to determine the length of that area. What you'll need is your ruler. Make sure that you take the ruler and measure from point to point. If this is 4 inches, this point to point, let's say it's 3 inches, then you look down here at the scale, 1 inch equal 1 mile, so this would be 4 miles, and this would be 3 miles. Hope that helps you out a little bit. Next, we're going to go over metric measurements. Metric units of liquid measure is called the liter. Most of you all are familiar with this because we buy 2 liters of Coke anymore at the grocery store. A liter is equivalent to approximately a quart. The metric system, working with liters, you have milliliter, then you have centiliter, or CL, ML. Then you have deciliter, after deciliter, then you have the liter. Then you have your deciliter. And hectoliter. And finally, your kiloliter. Metrics are always based on the unit of 10. It takes 10 milliliters to make a centiliter, 10 centiliters to make a deciliter, a liter, 10 of these to make these, deciliter, 10 of these to make this, and so on. Everything is based on the value of 10. That's all for now. Now we'll work with a little bit of grammar. Hello again, it's Mrs. Vanoy. Grammar time. As we left, we were talking about adjectives. Remember, adjectives modify nouns. You're asking the question, which one and what kind, when you're looking for adjectives. Nouns can be the subject, or it can be an object. Remember, your nouns are a person, place, thing, or idea. And this adjective, this word, is going to modify that noun. When looking in a sentence, always find your verb first. Then ask the question, who or what, to find your subject. That's your noun. When you find that subject, find out what words modify that subject. Ask the question, which one? What kind? Articles are also adjectives. A and the. Those are your articles. Don't forget to use those as adjectives. To make it easy, always find your verb first. Underline it 2 times. Then look for the subject and underline it 1 time. Then look for the words that tell you which one or what kind for that noun. As we go through these, you're going to add to each of the things that we do. When we diagram adjectives, diagramming, again, we start with a horizontal line, a vertical line in between. The verb goes here. The subject here. The subject is your noun. And then any words that modify that noun go on these lines. These are your adjectives. And you can have more than one. As we continue, you're going to talk about comparisons. Comparisons let you know that you're comparing a word with another. When you do that, you use the ER or the EST. The ER is comparing one thing to another. She is taller than he. Or the EST, comparing it to several. She is the tallest of the group. Hopefully that will help you determine which one you are using. If you're just comparing two, use the ER. If you're comparing more than two, use the EST. Now we're going to talk about adverbs. Adverbs can be difficult. So read carefully the pages that you have before you to determine what an adverb is. An adverb modifies the verb, but it can also modify an adjective or another adverb. So we need to find our verbs first, then our subjects, and nouns, any person, place, or thing. The words that modify those are called adjectives. And then words that modify your verbs or modify adjectives or other adverbs are your adverbs. Many times an adverb will end in ly. It makes it easier to find it in the sentence.